Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie Contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit 'em where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got you.
Alright, how y'all doing? Happy May, happy May, happy May. Welcome, my fellow friends. Today I'm doing the monthly reading for the month of May for my lovely Cancers. How are y'all? I appreciate y'all tuning in. Anyways, let's get to it. This is a generalized reading. If you would like a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to willycontraband.com/guidance and I'll hook you guys up there, right? Also, if you would like to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's down below. If you're feeling generous, I would very much appreciate it. But yeah, I got some new camera angles going on, as you see. But just stay tuned. Anyways, let's get to it. First card, overall energy. We got Major Arcana, the Hangman. So we starting off with a different perspective this month for the month of May. Definitely, I feel like you're gonna be doing your own thing. I feel like you're gonna be creating or just really looking within yourself. You know, I feel like you're gonna start looking at the world in a different way. I feel like new perspectives are building upon your mind state, you know, and people around you might not be so fond of it. Some people might be cheering you on. Some people are like, what the fuck you doing? Some people are probably hoping you fail. But it looks like you're doing things a little differently. Let's see what it really is. Next card we got is Foundation. And we got Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups, Ace of Water. So usually when this comes up, I always say is your inner children, your masculine and feminine energy within. Those are your inner kids, and I feel like they want to play. I feel like there's a abundance that's within you, an energy of abundance inside of you that wants to pour out. Because if you see Ace of Chalices, got the cup right here, the chalice, with the water just running over. You know, they say, may your cup runneth over. May, you know, water is life. So water is everything out here. Water is liquidity. Water is, you know, for your body. Everything needs water to grow and all that good stuff. So I feel like, you know, there's a life force inside of you that wants to come out. And I feel like you're going to do things differently because I think your inner kids are coming out of play this month. I think you're either going to get very creative or you're going to just like be looking at the world very differently, kind of like, hey, what's that? Start asking other questions and, you know, expanding your mind, you know. But there's an abundance coming. It might be an abundance of flow within, you know, some inner knowledge might be popping out. But next we got recent past, and I would say recent past is either 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or sometimes even 3 hours. But let's see what it is. Another Major Arcana, so we got some strong energies going on. We got the Hermit, and the Hermit number 9 is about death, rebirth, to be born, to be alone, to, you know, be looking within. I think you've been doing some self-searching or soul-searching, Cancers. You've been going inside that your shell, that crab shell, hiding inside, and I feel like it's probably time to come out. And since you've probably been like, you know, doing some inner work, I feel like, you know, you have that inner light popping in. Like you've been in a dark place all alone. You got your dark, but you bringing your light along with you. But I feel like now, like, you about to show that light, and people are gonna be like, what? Because if you see here the Hangman, he has like an aura around him. He's enlightened because he's seeing things differently. He's seeing things for what they are, maybe, you know. So I feel like what's going on right now is you becoming aware of your inner abundance. If anything, your inner kids are your fucking superheroes, you know. Those are the children inside. That child within you is, you know, the one that was never afraid of things, the one that just did what it wanted to do, just try to have fun, to live life, you know. But anyways, let's keep it moving. Next we got messages from your higher self, but we all relate to things differently in different names, different ways, different titles. You know, I say higher self, you may say messages from the universe, or messages from God, or Jehovah, or Jesus, or Judah, or Allah, or Buddha, or Muhammad, whoever it may be, whatever your source is, to see what the messages coming through are. We got another major arcana. I told you there's energy flowing right now for Cancer. What's going on? We got the High Priestess. So, High Priestess definitely talks about wisdom for sure. You see the owl right here. Also, 2 is the number of wisdom. Major arcana number 2. High Priestess is about balancing things out as well. You see here the Beyond Duality. Oh, not Beyond Duality. But the duality colors, we got the white, we got the black right here, but she's wearing black to balance it out. She's wearing white right here, as in things are at peace, things are, being sorted out, things might be arising as well as in emotions. You might be really aware of who you are at the moment. I feel like you're in a good place. The High Priestess is very strong energy, very wise for the most part as well. And with the emotional thing too is that, because there's the Ace of Chalices, I think that inner kid is the wise one inside of you, because we had the Ace of Chalices, and that just hit me with that sometimes we don't know how wise, children are, because we think we're supposed to like teach them and shit, but they already know stuff, they know a lot actually. They probably know more than us, and we kind of fuck them up as they grow up. And I feel like that's what happens within us, like that inner kid inside of us. Like we just keep killing him, and thinking that kid don't know anything. But I think it's time for your inner child to start shining. And anyway, not that you could be like a child and mature, and wise, and create things and just speak yourself, speak your mind, speak your soul, your expression. That's what art is here for, and art comes from the heart. And we are all heart forces. We are artists, we all feel pain, so we make paintings in our mind, but anyways, let's keep it going. Next we got steps to take in the near future. Let's see what we got. Yeah, man, creation is happening. I felt it. I really felt it. So we got Ace of Chalices, the inner kids wanting to play, and then there's the Ace of Wands, which is how you start building. Wands is that fire, that desire, that action, that passion, that ambition. You feel me? I feel like you guys are really, coming into yourself, figuring out who you are, having a better sense of self, and I feel like it's time to start creating, time to start taking steps to doing things that you want to do, That's what I'm really feeling with this card right here. I think it's time for Cancer to, take life by the horns, right? That's what they say, life by the head, life by the horns. But it's time to just take over, yo. I feel like Cancer, you guys take a lot of shit from people. And I think a lot of the times I feel like you guys don't even do a lot of things that you want to do, because you rather everyone around you be happy and stuff and be in a good mood. So I think you guys usually do more of other things that you don't mind doing, but if you had a choice, you probably do something else. And I feel like that's what Ace of Wands is saying, is start making your own choices, start taking the steps to doing what you want. Because we started with the Hangman overall energy, and that's like people are going to be looking at you differently because maybe you acting differently, or maybe you just seem different, maybe you look different, maybe you're talking different. But something's definitely different in the terms or in the matters of people not recognizing it. But it's probably not different to you. It's probably who you've been those whole time, your whole life, But let's keep it flowing. Let's keep it going. Next, we got the Environment card. And I always say the Environment card is my favorite position in the format that I use, because they say you are a product of your environment. You are your surroundings. And, you are pretty much like the 5 people you hang out with the most, or the 5 people you talk to the most or interact with the most. You start becoming them, because energy is contagious. You are what you are around. Anyways, what we got? Major Arcana Justice. So yeah, you guys, I pulled 7 cards so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards so far, and 4 of them. No, this is the 7th card. Anyways, it doesn't matter how many cards I pulled. You guys got hella Major Arcana. This is the 4th Major Arcana card out of 6, 7 cards, whatever it may be. But this means your what is it? No, just kidding. And this means your environment is gonna be balanced out. Justice is about things being fair. So literally, I was just talking about this. This is very funny. Look, you got the scales back here. You know, the Libra scales balancing things out. Justice coming along. But I was literally just talking about, you know, things are gonna get fair. You're gonna start doing what you want to do with the Ace of Wands. Like, start taking steps to things that are gonna make you happy, no matter how everyone else is looking or feeling. You know, look within yourself. Use that inner wisdom, that inner child to lead you, to guide you. You know, and Justice card, more Major kind of energy coming through, and it's just saying your environment is gonna be, you know, fair. It's gonna be balanced out. It's gonna be peaceful. It's gonna be a thing of you know, an area, an environment to create in. So if there is creative energy going on, this masculine and feminine energy makes creation, baby. You know, the baby. So if there's anything you want to create right now, I think your environment is gonna be very supportive for May. Even if people look at you different, they're just trying to, you know, readjust to who you are, you know, who you've been. But they don't realize, because they don't pay that much attention, because maybe you don't give yourself that much attention, or you don't allow yourself or others to see the value that you truly have, you know. But it's looking good. A lot of major energy. Next, we got intentions and goals of fears and doubts, depending what comes out. And let's see what it's talking about. We got Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins, Queen of Earths. Definitely good energy. Once again, as you see, looking like you're sitting on your throne, becoming who you are, becoming who you is, who you always been, and you start to give back. Because I know Cancer is a very giving sign. But, you know, intentions and goals, I feel like you want to reach like a very high position. You want to reach a good place in your life that you're able to help people. I feel like you got to reach to a level that you have to, you know, nurture and take care of yourself and make sure you're healthy, and healthy becomes wealthy, and once you're wealthy, you could give back to everybody else. You know, when you got time and you got energy and you got, you know, attention and focus on certain things, you know, then you're able to give back. And if you got your attention and focus on yourself right now, I feel like your intentions and goals is to literally give back. So I feel like you shouldn't even give the thought of like feeling selfish or being a bad person or feeling guilty if you do take more time to do whatever you want to do, you know, whatever the things that you want to do, make sure you do them. I feel like that's what's really going on, so that you give back to people and you could be like that, you know, giving person that you are, you know, for the most part. But it's important to take care of yourself. Don't look at it as selfish if you feel like you might be taking too much time for yourself. There is no such thing. Anyways, we got 1 card left and 1 card only, and that is, how do you say, possible outcome. Keyword possible, because it is a generalized reading. But let's see what we got. Another major arcana. Yo, majority of your cards were major arcanas. We got the Tower card. That means something is definitely falling down. Something is coming down, and I feel like we were just literally talking about this, is that, you know, what I'm feeling, sensing is, you know, living your life for others, you know, or always doing things that other people want to do, or, you know, not really being able to fully express how you want to express yourself, or fully to express who you are, or to feel comfortable in your skin in public, or whatever it may be. I just feel like a lot of outer things, you know, I feel like there's a lot of outer things that are coming down, that are falling apart, and that's good, because once everything falls down and destroyed, you have a clean slate, blank canvas, and you could paint now, you know, paint the new pictures that are arising. But tarot card definitely saying, I feel all these old foundations, certain friendships that may not be working might fall down, or it's going to show you, it's going to make space in your life with certain relationships or certain people or certain things that give you a better perspective or a different perspective, how we started the reading off, you know. So don't really care about what other people like looking and thinking. I feel like your environment's gonna be good if you're not thinking they're thinking crazy about you. You know what I'm saying? So, but just be aware that things are changing. I really believe things are changing, and I feel like you're the one that's gonna initiate that change or allow that change to actually be embraced. You know, to find its place in your life. You know, I feel like it's time for you guys to really stop hiding so much in the shell. Not saying that you guys are like scared or anything, but sometimes it's more comfortable in the shell, you know? It's more comfortable knowing that you're safe in there, you know? So not saying that be risque and, you know, don't be safe or whatever, but I think it's time to come out of your comfort zone. My dear lovely cancers. Anyways, this has been your food for thought. If you may, please feed me back, I'm hungry. Comment down below, let me know how it went, how it goes, what it was, what it does. If you don't like it, it's okay. If you like it, let me know. But yeah guys, stay tuned. I got a lot of videos coming out for you guys. I even got a podcast coming out soon with my main man Trip. And yeah, we'll go from there. Happy May, mother suckers. Much peace, much love.
They got you thinking that I'm dying, quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Don't ignore the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go, is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you.